welcome back to another X Kings gaming video. Now, what you're looking at here is TrackMania Stadium 2, and I'll get to this game in a minute. You also included in this video is what you will be noticing in the coming future for this channel. Now let's get to the gameplay here. Now, as I said, this is TrackMania Stadium 2, and what the game's really made of is it's a trial type game where you race against the clock with a computer. Now this is also on multiplayer where you could do just about the same thing but with other players around the world. And you're not limited to this. The game offers the ability to create your own tracks, create your own car skins, or create your own game modes. And I haven't had the chance to try out the other game modes quite yet, but I have been on multiplayer with Act Zero when the game was in beta, and it was actually pretty fun if you find an empty server and just play with your friends. I haven't really had the chance to play on a public server with everybody else. But what this game has to offer is 65 unique tracks that are divided into 5 different sectors. Now each sector offers a new area as well as a different time zone. So in the first sector, the maps are generally in the day, and in the second sector, which I just recently unlocked, it's normally at night, which you'll see later in the video. Now you have tons of little car skins you could choose, but they are mainly divided by countries. And instead of me playing as the USA, I am playing as the Japanese. Now the game has great music to offer you when you're playing it, but one of the things I would like to talk about here is the car handling. Now this is not your average game where you could slow down and speed up and do all those kind of tricks you do in your normal racing game. You really have to time yourself to beat some of these times. I actually had quite a hard time trying to beat the computer at some of these maps because you have to time every corner correctly. Now it's kind of cool how you could see your ghost, and what that is it's your best time until you beat the computer or you just want to continue racing yourself. So you kind of have the general idea of how you performed the last time you did it amazingly, so you can kind of follow your own shadow. Now I kind of want to get into the channel update about this video, and if you guys have noticed, you haven't seen very many Trouble in Terrace Town videos, and that is mainly because we actually own our own Trouble in Terrace Town server now, and we've been busy trying to set it up with all the maps we want and all the items we need, and we've been trying to make it as perfect as we could get, so that if you guys would like to play with us, you could join. Now also, in the coming news, we have our own Steam group here. Now with it, by you joining, you get the same privileges as liking our Facebook page, but you have the chance to play with us by following us into a game, and by doing that you may see yourself in the next video on our channel. You never know. Now also you'd be able to possibly friend us as well, so that's just a neat little thing you guys can support us with. Now I'd like to note that joining it will not grant you access to the X Kings Gaming clan, which some people have thought. Now I'd also like to point out that there will be more War Thunder videos coming out here in the near future. I've actually started playing as the Japanese again, and I'm trying to find the correct plane to make a review on next, and that's been a little bit difficult considering how I've done a review on what I think of as the best planes for the Japanese. But you could expect that sometime in the near future. And also, Sam will be posting the last few videos for his Tekkit series. And then I have a little spoiler alert here for what you can see in the upcoming few months from us. And Axe Zero is patiently waiting for a certain game to come out so he can start a game series for that as well. So you'll finally be seeing videos from Axe Zero. As for DayZ, we are still trying to set up the situation of what we want to happen in the next video. We haven't really had a chance to play DayZ in a long time, so you may not be seeing that in the next few weeks. As for that, enjoy this last bit of gameplay, because this is the last track I will show you guys. And I'd also like to point out with this game, it's so cool because it kind of defies gravity sometimes with how you drive, and that kind of gives it its own unique ability. Now with that, I'd like to say thanks for watching and see you in the next one.